Hello everybody, this is Sierra and I am in Idyllwild right now, and I figured I should do another video update on my thru hike. So it's definitely not going as planned at all. So we got into Idyllwild during a pretty bad storm. I mean, it wasn't like impossible to live in that storm, but it just wasn't ideal. I mean, most people out here only have 3-season gear, and it was definitely the 4th season. Oh my gosh. And so we got in here and it was cold and rainy and snowy, and I woke up with snow kind of like pushing down on my tent, so like the vestibules weren't giving as much air as I thought, and it was just like a situation, to say the least. And so we stayed here like a day and a half just to kind of wait out the storm and make sure that all of our gear was going to be dry when we left. So then we're preparing to leave, and I just couldn't get over the pain in my ankles. I would take like some Neros and Zero here and there in these towns, and that's why I've just not made it as far as I wanted to, or most people have. And I would think like, oh, like a Nero and a Zero, that should definitely make, you know, a difference in how my ankles feel, and it didn't. And it got to the point where I realized that there's no way this is how most people are feeling, because it's excruciating pain, and there's no point in me continuing and going and only being able to do like 12 miles max before, like, I mean, I would be like limping the entire day, and then by like mile 10 I would be almost in tears. It would be so painful. And so I decided in Idyllwild to go to a doctor, and I went to a doctor a couple days ago after being in Idyllwild for like 2 days. And I went in and he checked out my ankles, and it turns out that I have, I guess, worn out all of the soft tissue in my ankles, is what he was saying. And what sucks about that is it's like I have to grow back the soft tissue. So he told me to go home, and I said that's not an option. So what's like plan B? And he said plan B is 2 weeks off in Idyllwild. And he gave me like a dietary supplement to help like stimulate tissue growth, as well as I have this like I'm not really big into pain meds, but I have this weird like, I guess, balance right now of Motrin and Tylenol, and it's not making the pain any better. So I guess basically what my days consist of right now is waking up and going to a coffee shop for a couple hours, and then laying in my tent for an afternoon nap, and then walking into town to like buy a soda or a beer, and then laying in my tent for the rest of the night. No, but it's a great town, and to be stuck in a town for 2 weeks, like of Marina, Laguna, Julian, and Warner, I'd rather be in Idyllwild. So I'm sure I'll get some comments like I did last time that my pace is too slow, and I'll finish in 10 years based off of my pace. And to you guys, I say, first of all, if you haven't done a thru hike, it doesn't go as you planned. So like, seriously, just like chill. And second of all, Danielle and I have a plan that involves some flip-flopping, but we'll still finish the trail, and we'll still get to hike everything. It might not be in the order that we planned based off of, you know, the Sierras and hitting snow in Washington. We're gonna flip-flop around, and that's not like what anyone plans on doing. I don't think most people don't plan on being flip-floppers, but it happens. So luckily, yeah, like I said, we've been doing a bunch of fun things in Idyllwild. We're gonna take the free shuttle down to Palm Springs and kind of just like sightsee there, I guess, and then on like Wednesday take a free shuttle into like Hemet and just like kind of sightsee there. Really just basically probably go to a coffee shop in that town. But Idyllwild is amazing. There's plenty of stores. The campsites are $5 a night in the San Jacinto State Park. It's amazing, and I just feel as if people think that if you don't crush 30 miles on like day 7, then you're not going to finish your thru hike. And that just isn't true. And it's just like 95% of the people that I've met are very hike your own hike. Everything happens and it's good and it's whatever. But there are definitely like 5% of people who they're like children watching me right now. It's kind of weird. They're definitely like the 5% of people that make you kind of feel like garbage about being injured. And to those people, I literally say something that I'm not going to say on the internet because I don't want it to come back and bite me in the ass. So to you guys, just imagine what this New England raised girl is thinking. It's pretty bad. But yeah, I guess that's my update in Idyllwild.